That's right. That's right. Mm-hmm. Animation based. Yeah. It'll probably be fine. I mean, it just means less mind. It just means a little less mind blast. You should be fine, I think. You just have to space them out a little bit if things are looking tight. Do you still have the... Did you ever get the crafted epics from last phase? The boots? Because, that's sick. I made them... Because, yeah, on my Shadow Priest, I made a macro that just, like, gets rid of the effect. Because, I mean, the nice thing is you use those boots and it just drops threat immediately. You don't need the buff from it. So you can just, like, pop in, then instantly get rid of the debuff, or, like, the buff that reduces your damage. So, like, you have a second fade, essentially, if you really need it. In my opinion, they should give Metamorphosis Warlocks an ability that lets them able to dodge while they're casting. Is the fact that, like, we get all these sick dodge buff runes, and it doesn't matter because I have to hard cast Incinerate and Immolate still, means nothing. Just a little guy. I finally figured out my win condition for PvP last night after I accidentally two-tapped my Shadow Priest friend in a duel. Incinerate, Immolate, and Immediate Searing Pain. And if any of those crit, it's over. Yeah, I'm all fire now. Alright. Winelli, I think you should tank the main guy, and I'll take the lizard. Yeah, there's no... It doesn't seem like there's any... In fact, the fight actually ends when we kill the main guy. It's just the lizard. We just have to get rid of him after we kill the boss. Oh, okay. Good to know. And yeah. That's what I'm going to be trying to do. I'm going to try and Searing Pain and aggro them and just bring them into clouds if I can while I'm dealing with the lizard. Yeah. You're in mine. All the casters are together, so I'll benefit from that. Dude, I watched a video of a Shadow Priest just solo healing with Prayer of Mending and Vampiric, and it was so funny. You just they just kind of hang out and the healing just happens. All right. Oh, looks like it's just ads first. Yeah. So honestly, as far as the caster side goes, we are stacked as far as damage goes. All good. Same for me. It's always fun doing a new raid. I'm assuming the other tunnel opens up and we have to clear out that side, because that's how the original encounter worked. Hey, there it is. I'm always right. Oh, the clouds are showing up now. Okay. Oh, we have to bring... Okay. Bring all of them. Oh, no. It went away. Okay. It hung around for a little bit, so I couldn't tell if it was done or not. It didn't seem to hurt me. It didn't hurt me too bad, it looked like. I stepped into it for a second to get him through it, but... Heyo! Oh, I gotcha. Bet he's coming now. Right. Oh. Oh, wow. Yeah, it takes all of them out. Okay. So yeah, if ads show up, just try not to touch them and let me... During the fight, I mean. Okay, here he comes. Petrify? Hello. He came at me fast. Yep. I got him. Yeah, this is easy. Oh, that's an AoE. Or don't be... Okay, don't be behind him when he casts that. That's what it is. This is... He's taking a big old fart. Can I get a Dispel? Dispel on Nazbaz. Dispel on Nazbaz. Might have to bring my Fell Hunter. Yeah. We don't have any ads. Dispel on Nazbaz. Get your butt over here, bro. It's just a tank and spank. Yippee! Oh, and he goes away. Everyone, yeah, everyone just greed roll the salvage. Oh, someone needed it. Okay, JG gets out. Let's try and get everyone to have one, because you also need that to start the epic recipe. That's a part of it. And then once you purify one of them, you can start the quest, and any future one you can use to get crafting ingredients. Yeah. It starts the epic chain. And yeah, so you turn that in once and you can start the chain, and then anytime after that you can turn it in for ingredients. Like really good ingredients for crafting. Oh, we all greeted on that one. We all greeted on that other one, I'm pretty sure, so. Oh. Yeah, just... you do... There you go. So we would go to chicken wing. Alright, the moment of truth. The chicken wing. Rec is not number 3, it's chicken. Yeah. Yeah. Good idea. Yeah, everyone just needs. Unless you already got one. If you got one, just greed. Yeah, just to start the chain, and then once you started the chain, then they're still very useful going forward. Going forward, they just give recipe, or they give ingredients, but the first time they let you start the chain. So you kind of need it, like at least one to start it. True. Yeah, we probably won't get enough. Yeah. We might, if we don't get all the way through, we probably won't have enough for everybody, so yeah, if you get one, just don't roll them anymore. It depends on how much we struggle on the last two. These first 4, I think we're just gonna waltz right through. Oh, so if you have the crime encrusted things from the first one, use them on this. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, it's this one over here. Right? Where is she? One of these you're supposed to use, and there's an NPC who gives you a quest. Oh yeah, so the people who got the 2 green ones, you use them on the 9000, the Salvage-matic 3000. Right? This one? Yeah.
Hi, how are ya?
Oh, this is also where you... This is also where you buy the armor. It's from this person over here.
All
Okay.
right, then.
Noted. Yeah, I think you have to do it once for the slime encrusted one, like the normal ones, not the green ones that drop from the boss. And then it lets you bring them back in the future to get random stuff. But if you have the green ones, you use them on the 9,000. So those items, those tokens, they drop from bosses.
Here we go,
So
then.
you roll, everyone will just roll on those, and you can exchange them for your armor from that vendor. From your tier set. It's for tier set specifically that it lets you buy. The grime encrusted stuff. The same person you talked to for the grime encrusted quest, she gives you
Be seeing you.
tier stuff. Yeah. So the object, the white named one, that one's just like, I think that one just works the exact same way it did before. This was a raid, and it just gives you like a single random item that could be anything. But the green ones, once you clean those off going forward, they'll give you crafting ingredients. Ooh, true silver sells for a lot right now. It's really cruel that they made so much stuff need true silver right now, but we can't smelt it this phase. So if you get the ores, they're just useless. Oh, right, yeah. I forgot to grab the first one. Yeah, I'll have to come back and just do it next time. Where's the boss at? Let's start clearing this little area. I think we can just stay in this. I'm not sure how much room we need, because we need to kite him around. So we'll need some space to work with. No, I used to jump, but after my hardcore character died in this very room, I stopped doing that. I was like, okay, it's not worth it. Some mage used slow fall, and it aggroed one of the mobs from the very top, like, central thing, and it followed us all the way down. So we started the Vistus boss down here, and it was just like 30 trogs. I was like, oh my gosh, there was no way. Once we get these two, I think we'll have enough space to work with. So he just drops a cloud, I'm pretty sure, and then he'll occasionally drop 3 little ads that we have to kill just very quickly. If they touch any of these bindings laying around, it spawns another big ad that'll start just hard casting stuff on us. I'm pretty sure you can CC the little guys, though, that spawn out of him. So feel free to, like, stun, slow, anything like that that you can. Is there anything else I'm forgetting with him? I think that's it, really. Yeah. So, okay, so whichever one of us has aggro with Ellie, we just need to bring him, like, into the center of, like, the bindings, like, in this empty dead space, with as much area between them as possible. What was that? It's in that side room with the gnomes. Yeah, and those little guys can be CC'd. The boss will drop clouds, so we have to move him. So whenever he drops a cloud, we just have to move to like the next empty space between bindings. So like if he was here and a cloud spawned, we'd have to move him over to like, I don't know, around here somewhere just to give him as much space as possible between the bindings to give time. Viscous Fallout. I don't know what that is. Oh. I know there's a really annoying... I wonder if that really annoying quest for this boss is still completely intact. That one where you have to somehow collect the radiation from him. I hated that quest. It's super confusing. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Are we ready? All right. I'm gonna pull him over here. My vision's limited down here, so let me know if you guys see a cloud. Oh, there's the mobs coming up, I think? Or... Yep, here's the mobs. Get those mobs. And they can be slowed. Yep, we had a couple reach. I'm gonna banish this one. Nope, they're immune. Sick. We got one more in the back. One more in the back. Oh shoot, he's right on top of the binding. Come over here, boss. Over here. Nope, you're good. Here comes the ooze. Really sucks that I can't banish these guys. That's annoying. Yeah, we don't got the people for him this time. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
My mana is low.
Yeah, it seems like they all fixate on a separate binding and take off in their own directions. So, because they can be CC'd, you might be able to root one of them, Chicken Wing, I think. And then, oh. I don't know if I want to take that chance. I don't know if I want to take that chance. Seemed like it was a little more clear in the center. I immediately went to the wall hoping we could save room there, but might have to stay away from the walls. Looks a little tight over on them. Yeah. This area looks like a really good, I don't know. Depends on, those clouds seem kind of big, so I don't know. Maybe like drag them in a line through this section would let us drop a few clouds. I think I saw them despawn. Yeah, when he makes the cloud. Yeah. No, needs to be rebuffed, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, he's okay, cool, we're good. Yeah. It's This looks like a decent starting spot right here. If we started here, I'd assume it does. Grab this other one. This area is opened up as possible. Ninja looter, ninja looter, ninja looter. He said say that, and then after like 2 months of him getting complaints, he said stop stealing loot. He just tracked down on everybody. It did bring a lot of fun videos though. Lots of good videos of him having to deal with people losing their minds over his members. Ninja looting. Guessing the boss is way on the other side, so just so clear is I don't think we need to kill all these guys, but I just want to see how much room we have to work with. The more guys we kill. Yeah, there's just a couple of like choice openings, but we're not gonna have those for the whole time, so it's like kind of have to just worm him through like some tighter spots till we get to those more open ones. We can start, I think, over by the electric fence would be a good starting spot though. Oh, he's coming over, by the way. Look out. Yeah, I'm thinking like, yeah, because right here they're all evenly spaced. We could start here. So yeah, I think I'm gonna start him here. When the first cloud drops, I'll move him over to this spot between these, and then maybe go between these metal things right here. That might there might be some line of sight issues though with the slimes, but they also seem to die super fast. The ads seem to die really fast, like compared to the little guys, the bigger ones, I mean. Oh, I see, I see. So yeah, I'll start over here. Okay. Ooh. He doesn't want to come over here. Okay. I could pull him. I don't know how much time we'll have though, because he'll start spawning those slimes. Like, I'm gonna... This is probably the best. Get ready. Big AoE. One's gonna get up in the back. One's gonna get up in the back. Needs to be interrupted. Oh. He's made a puddle. I'm moving him. I'm gonna take him to the corner we wanted. That sucks. Oh, did he drop another cloud already? Oh, he did. Okay. So it looks like maybe he does like... Well, let's see. How long is it going to take for him to summon another batch of baddies? Oh, man. Okay, so I can really try kiting it out, I guess, between... Okay, here we go. Add time, add time. We got one here. There's another one in the back. I'm trying to get aggro on him. Coming over. Good. Life tapping a little. I think if we just burn, we don't have to deal with any more ads. So just go ham. Oh yeah, we got this. Easy. And it's nothing. Oh wow, lots of grime. So... Need. Yeah, need. I got one, so I'm gonna pass on those other two. Just make sure you don't double dip. I think that's better for you, yeah, Holy. I passed on that, that's nothing for me. I probably should have greeted. Roll again, roll again. Because I won one of those, so we. Oh yeah, we'll definitely be able to get everybody. Yeah, it'll be really easy if they just drop off regular mobs to make sure everyone gets one. Then we can maybe walk away with a little bit. I think we're just so used to everything in BFD dying in like 30 seconds. Speaking of, remember how we were talking about like parsing on Lady a couple times about like trying to figure out why some of us weren't hitting high numbers? It says like the top parses were killing her in like less than 20 seconds sometimes. So just completely deleting that joke of a boss. No. Honestly, the ad is more scary than her. Yeah, we're getting close to everyone having one of those, I think, so we'll just do a little like head count at some point maybe to see who's still missing one. I think so. So yeah, maybe after like the next boss we'll just quickly see, take an inventory and see who's missing one if anyone still doesn't have one for some reason. Dude, as a kid, I was so jealous of these NPCs because I loved the gnomes. I thought the robot chickens were the coolest thing. Whoa. They are leper gnomes. Okay. I'm assuming this next boss is going to be immune to my drain life, which if that's the case, Vanelli, you're the main tank. But that is like, all these guys are at least, so I wouldn't be surprised if the boss is, but yeah, they're immune to my drain life, so I'm anticipating that the main guy will be as well. Which sucks for me, so that's like, that's how I tank essentially, is I just heal myself through everything. Is he patrol? Is the one boss patrolling around here? Do we have to? I thought we had to kill the guy on the platform next, so. I'm down. Pretty sure it's our next. If it's either that or the electric guy. I guess it doesn't matter which way we go. It's for a quest. Pretty annoying quest. It's gonna take weeks to complete. Yep. Okay. Oh, really? Nice. Hey, yeah. Have a lot of guys. And I do not have the best AoE threat. I'm just gonna hit my funny button. Oh. Sorry, I have to do a little light tap there to get a drain off. Okay, take back what I said earlier. These dudes are tanky. Die already. They're not even elites. Just die. Holy cow. Yep. That one's my life battery. Jeez. Okay, the way I see it is, after Shadow Priest just was not given any love, phase 1, they gave him 2 weeks to just pop the heck off in PvP with Shadow Word Fade. I love my Shadow Priest. I really want to level mine up this phase, but I've been so busy spamming for Battlegrounds for rep. I don't have time. It's still gonna be great. I have my Hunter that's like almost full Biss from last phase, but then Shadow Priest just looks so fun this phase that I really want to try it. Oh no, I have 25 Priest and Hunter after this Warlock, so it's just a matter of who do I touch next. But the thing is, my Hunter is such good gear, so it'd be so chill to level my Hunter this phase, but my Priest is like nothing, so. Yeah, melee Hunter has no business doing the damage it does right now, I think. I liked melee weaving, but yeah.
I don't have a target.
Yeah, melee weaving's really fun. So... No, go ahead, if it's about this boss. Oh. I'd assume one of the last ones, but I'm not sure, honestly. It might be the next guy. It might be the next guy. Oh. What? Why would he drop the epic dagger? This game sucks. Oh wait, that's a different epic dagger. Okay, there's two different epic daggers. Noted. Go ahead. I think that's pretty much it, yeah. Winelli, I want you to try and tank this if you can, because again, I'm pretty sure he's immune to my drain life, so I'm not going to be super tanky. Oh, I can! They do love me! Come here, you sucker, you're mine. Smash. Smash. There they go. We'll be okay, I think. Smash. Oh my gosh. Smash. Smash. Dude, he does not stop. Yeah, watch those feet. Smash. Smash. This boss is funny. Ah, gear. Smash. Oh, that gear. It snuck under him. Smash. Yeah, his little crotch guard, that's how you tell. Oh geez, there's two gears on top of each other, look out. Smash! Smash. I get it. I get it. Smash. Oh, goodbye. Okay. What are the chances? I know they're non-existent. What are the chances you have penance equipped? Nope, it's Jover. It's so Jover. Smash. The claw. Okay, so let's see. Is it a... Oh geez, I got clipped by that. Okay, so you need to be far away from him when he's doing that. I was like behind him, but I still kind of got... I'm just gonna let him get me. Yeah, he was tossing evil vomit around. Oh. I didn't even know they were gonna blow up. I thought they were just a wall. That's funny. Oh, there's just a death zone down. That's how it works. Okay. I'm assuming it might be to later since, like, deeper down, it's such a long walk from the door. I would guess that's where it is. Yeah, so you'll use that on it and then talk to this guy and he should have a quest available for you if you haven't already picked it up. Oh yeah, I guess I can do it. You use it on this machine, and then once you use it on the machine, you can talk to the gnome.
Pleased to meet you. Goodbye now. You have a great day now.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Over here where Nazbaz is jumping, the big purple demon, you can just jump through this guy and that takes us to him. That's nice. It shows the little hologram too of which boss we're on. There won't be a next time because we're not wiping, right? I think this boss is a blast so far. It's just tons of moving around. I'm so glad they let me drain life. That is so nice of them to let me do that. Yeah. Oh, just get catapulted. Yeah, let's not get hit. No, yeah. Just next time. Yeah, is this as this say Tuesday night, bring that game plan and we'll do it on the first poll. We'll let you get launched and see what happens. Can I get stam real quick on my imp? From either of the priests. Yes. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Baby, more spell power from me. 59. Pulling. Watch those feet and his hit. Smash. 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 Oh, he resists my drain life. I'll be taking a little bit of damage, heads up. We got some gears. Smash. Jeez. Smash. I'm gonna pull him out of this corner a little bit. Smash. He's bringing out, oh, one more smash, and then he's gonna bring out the claw. Oh, is it me? Am I the winner? It's me! Winelli, get aggro. Smash. The claw. Bro, no shot. You suck! Smash. Bro, my parse. Yeah, that's right. Get that one. Whoa. Yeah, gears are popping off. Wow. A fist weapon leather, or like a fist weapon and then a fist weapon buffing leather glove. So who has not gotten grime encrusted salvage yet? Has anyone not gotten that grime encrusted salvage? At least one. We have like 3 or 4 people still missing them. I think, yeah, you have to release. We're not able to res you, I think. Apparently I don't have that quest, so I don't get the item. Oh well. Who are you? Oh, I think that if anyone's talking about this, you don't have a quest for that yet, but it's part of the epic chain. You need to get like 3 of those. They can be sold on the auction house, I believe, as well. So if you ever reach a point where you like desperately need them, you can get them from the auction house. Oh, that I don't know. The other boss, is the other boss down this way? I thought he was in this same room. You need like 3, I'm pretty sure. 3 along with like mithril bars and mystic essence? Yeah. Yeah, backtrack to like where we entered that room and then go to the left. And there's like there's a hallway with like these stairs that we went down. Oh man, I'm getting spanked. I hate these robots. Why are you not let? Hello? Oh, I was silenced apparently. What the heck? I noticed that Buyu is not leveling right now, so we're currently at one of our ranged. Yeah, Buyu is level 26, so we're at one of our ranged. I don't know what level Hag is. Get it right. Don't forget the name, Buster. Well, I know K-Leaf is, if it's one of K-Leaf's alts. Where did y'all go? It's over. I'm dead. It's over. I'm trying to wand one of the elites before I die. I'm killing as many of these losers as I can. I gotta drain life off! Let's go! Keep the dream alive! Don't touch that one with the drain life. Oh, we're goated. Oh, there's more back there. I didn't see them. Come here, come here, come here, come here. I used my funny button. They're all on me. Which of you is not a robot? It's over. Oh! Don't touch that one that has my green chain on it. He's my life battery right now. Oh. Yeah, I was watching those two in the back to make sure they didn't go any further. No, leave that guy, leave that guy. Jay, leave that guy. He's my healer. He's my healer right now. Yeah. I don't even know if this is the way we need to go. I just turned down a hall. Ooh. Oh, there he is. Come back. We're going the long way around. Come back, come back. There's an elevator on the other side that we can take. The boss is down below. If either of you guys roll on the dagger, I will find you. Roll on my caster dagger. I will come for you. Bro, I think I'm safe, and then I'm talking to people, and they're like, oh, that's actually a good rogue dagger. It's like, bro, that thing is spell powered. They're like, yeah, but it's fast. Okay. I can't trust these rogues now that we share the same loot. Here you. Oh, look at me. What is your deal? Let me just get this off, please. Okay, so oh, kill that thing, kill that thing, kill it. Why'd you shoot it? I don't know. He's, come over here, boss. Boss incoming. We should, oh, the boss has been pulled. It's over. Oh, but... Nope. It's Jover. Oh, it's Jover, guys. We don't have to worry about the ads too much. We have our safe corner over there now that we've killed those few, and the patrolling bot's gone. But anyways, for groups, Winelli, I would like you to be tanking this, because I'm going to be in one of the groups, because I don't think we have to do a tank swap ever, and since I'm ranged, I can actually just do my thing. Also, I'm just gonna... Come here. Yeah. At least I'm going to. So, I'm thinking for groups. I'm thinking that one group will be... let's do the 2 priests and gnome healer in a group. And then myself, chicken wing, and holy wench in the other group. And then Winelli will have aggro. Yeah, so what's gonna happen is, Winelli, you're gonna tank him against the wall with your back against us, so when that knockback happens, you don't go anywhere. And then everyone else, all the melees will just sit on, like his back, let's say his back left corner. And if it's ever, or not just melees, but if it's just not your turn to go out, you'll just hang out in that area, in that back left corner behind the boss. We'll save the back right corner for whoever gets that, like, electro ball thing you guys saw, that, like, circle. They'll go over to that side, and just get away from everybody else. But you don't want to go too far out, or else you might get targeted by the chain lightning. And then I think melees might just have to pay attention to if they need to flex with one of the groups in case one of the range people get targeted for that lightning circle thing, and someone else needs to go out with the other 2. I think it might actually be fine if it bounces into the main group, but there's a chance it takes out someone from one of the other groups that goes out. But I'm thinking that if we have enough that we can have range just constantly going out, and maybe a melee just has to give up some of time to flex if needs be. And then we have that one corner of the room cleared, so I think we're okay. Worst, we might just need to kill a couple more, because that knockback's big, but I don't think it's big enough to that we need to clear the whole room. I think they have to be in I think it's a group of 3 that we have go out. It bounces to 3, and maybe if there's more, it goes more. Yeah. Yeah. And so, like, for example, Winelli would be right here, let's say, right? The melees and whoever's not going out would be right here. And if it's your turn to be out, you need to just get, like, way out over here. And then if you have the lightning thing, you just come right over to this side. You should be far enough away from Winelli against the wall, from the people stacked up. Yeah, run away. Nah, you're fine. We got time. There's just... He doesn't patrol all the way around. He stops. So we just need to just hurry and get these two over here. And I think that this side of the room will be plenty of room for us to work with. Yeah. Okay, coming around, but pretty sure. Yeah, so I'm thinking, like I said earlier, the two priests and gnome healer can be a group, and then myself, chicken wing, and holy can be the other group. We have healers in range going out, so melee can have their full uptime in case someone needs to flex. Oh, someone pulled this ranged guy. Come on, follow me, follow me. Piece of crap.
I can't carry anymore. Inventory is full.
I think the other side's more clear. And I mean, if we want to, once he goes past, we can grab these last two over on this side. Soon to be me. I'm actually putting my heart and soul into my chanting. That's what I did. I need stamina. Right? So yeah. Let's tank him against this wall, Ellie. You'll just keep your back right here, and I'll watch my threat. Oh wait, is that patrol? Ooh. Hold on. Yeah, there's a patrol. We'll get rid of these guys, actually. Keep dragging him, keep dragging him. He's coming around. Keep pulling, keep pulling. You're gonna have to get like way in the corner over here. Don't let any of them run away, and I think he doesn't come all the way around, so I think he's gonna stop like halfway down that side. Yeah, okay, stop. I'm gonna quickly drink. Make sure buffs and all that good stuff are done. No, the other side has some.
Electric justice.
I'll quickly. I'm group 1, so chicken and holy come to me. Okay, we have to go in now. Oh, Jay, you need to get away from us. But don't go too far out. Next group needs to be out. Woo! There's the knockback. He's gonna do another stack shock soon. I need 2 people who don't have a debuff to stack with me. Oh, it's on Caterpillar. Oh yeah, if you have that circle thing, so you don't want to be max. Okay, we'll go over it again. So yeah, I'll explain it again when we're all in there. So just clear comms, and I'll show what I was talking about before. And we won't jump down immediately, because I can show it in that area up above, so we don't have to speed it. Are you able to... I assume you can repair in that gnome area, right? They should. Pretty sure they should. I'd assume they would have stuck one, yeah, in Gnome Town, so... Okay, I'll be... one, and then I'm gonna make Mark Gnome Healer for the other group. So again, I'll explain it while everyone's walking back, and then when we're all together, I'll do the visual. So 3 people need to be out as furthest than anyone else from the boss, because they're gonna get targeted by that chain lightning, and they're gonna take that, and then come back and rejoin the group, because they have a debuff, in which point the other range group swaps with them. If someone gets targeted with that circular electric thing, they don't want to go super far away. They want to, because they can potentially get targeted by that chain lightning. So they want to be like just a little bit outside, away from the boss's hitbox, kind of like mid-range. Yeah, and again, if it ends up that the person who has to step out is arranged, melees just have to keep their eye on that. If the person who steps out is arranged, a melee will have to flex for if their group is supposed to stack out.
This may come as a shock to you, but business hasn't
Oh,
been all
he
that
does not
good
repair.
as of late.
Group 1 is square on Nas, and then group 2 is moon. Yeah, exactly. Melee with square, melee with moon. I couldn't, if there isn't one in there, I couldn't find. Oh, really?
Need assistance?
Oh, the main guy. Oh, okay.
Need assistance?
I didn't see that they also repair. Convenient. Teleporter's up, by the way. Don't forget the teleporter. Alright. And then don't take elevator, because we'll go... you want to come up real quick, Chicken Wing, just to show everyone. Give them all a quick visual. Yeah, perfect. So, Winelli would be there, and all the melees should be, like, right here. In this back left corner. Right inside him. So, all the rogues come stack on me. Right here. All the rogues will be here. And then square group, which is Chicken, Holy, and me. Let's say that we're group 1, so we're right out here. And all the other range should be stacked with the rogue. With the melees. Because it's not your guys' turn to go out yet. You can stack right on top of them. And so, once group 1 gets zapped from that first arc, we come in, and the moon group goes out. No, you, Jay. You stay in. Jay and Rekna stay. Go ahead. Yeah. The reason I'm doing it this way... The reason I'm doing it this way is so that the circle person can be here, and if they're a melee, they can try and keep their uptime. They can be a little bit close to the group without having to be, like, super out of the way or anything. That way... For the circle thing, yeah. Ideally, we use his back right side, since we're keeping that area clear, since we're having the arc group go out behind his back left. The back right will be the safe side for the circle stuff to happen, so... sure. So, like, where I am right now, let's say I was Winelli and I was tanking the boss, the circle person should be, like, around here. And then the stack people are swapping out in these 2 spots. Okay. Yeah, he's right there. So make sure we're all buffed in mana and all that good stuff. If we're all ready, then Winelli, go ahead. Yeah, don't damage. Let's just get in position. So I need group 1 over on me. So Chicken and Holy get to the square, and everyone else stack with rogues. Oh, we didn't move in. Someone's getting zapped. That's okay, actually. Everyone just go in and stack. That's good, that's good. We'll be targeted next. Oh, calm down, calm down. We're getting arced, so swap groups. Moon needs to move out now. Someone needs to flex for Moon. Someone needs to go stack with the 2 priests. A melee. Oh, wreck. Get away, get away. Square group move out. Move in a little, wreck. Move in a little. Oh, never mind. You're good. So get away from Holy. I need someone to flex for Holy. Actually, no, this is fine. Holy will just get zapped with us. Yeah, it worked. So Holy stays there. Moon group move out. Moon group move out. Get over here. He is just doing his thing. Static guard. Square group is moving out. Square group needs to be furthest out. Square group move furthest out. Moon group out. Oh. Square group out. Square group out. Just in time. Moon group out. Moon group out. Don't be too far away if you're the circle. Don't be too far away. You want to be mid-range. You're out. They're both out. Everyone's good. You're good. Square group back. Taking it nice and easy. We got this. Moon group out. Circle away. Don't be too far out. Square group out. Moon group. Oh yeah, if it's on Winelli, we just need to go max melee. This is why we space it out like this. Shoot, watch out. Okay, square group out. Square group out. Yeah, this is very, very nice recovery on the heals when things were a little sketchy there at the beginning. Moon group, moon group. Be sure moon people are furthest out. Square group out. And let's just wrap it up. Woo! Nice. Everyone can just knead on that chest. Oh wait, that's the wand? It is the wand. Oh, that's an arcane wand. Oh. That'd be really good for Gnome. Yeah, everyone can just Oh my gosh. There's so much loot. What does this trinket do? Okay, I'm kneading on it. Oh, good. Yeah, that wand is huge for Gnome. Yeah, it's arcane. That's why I looked at it, I was like, yo, that is it. Huh. Oh, nice. Oh, holy, you can, when we get to the next teleport, you can just warp back and buy your chest piece with that. Holy. It lets you buy your tier piece. This is not hardcore. Sorry. Sorry, Hana, I was, looking at. As you can hear, we're discussing... Well, the call's muted, but I'm talking to them. This hallway?
Warning.
I'm gonna kill that thing, kill that thing, kill that thing, kill... Why did I just try to drain life? Oh! Winelli, you have to get these guys. They reflect my magic. This is not hardcore, though. This is just Season of Discovery. This is the new raid, though. I haven't done this raid. Well, it was a dungeon in original WoW, but now they've turned it into a raid. So. And we're getting on to the last two bosses. That's a good helm. That's a really nice helm. That's definitely a pre-bis. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm trying to pull them away from the nullifier. Oh, landmines. I didn't get my imp out. Yeah, I just gotta take him out. Okay, I gotta summon my imp up. We are about to get to the two hard bosses, so we're gonna see. The boss we just did, we had a little bit of a tricky time on, but we somehow overpowered it and got through. Yeah, we gotta hug the left wall. What is happening across the way, by the way? Is anyone else seeing that? They're just... During this in-between stuff, I'll be responding for sure, but once we're at the boss, that's where I'm gonna focus up. Oh yeah. I made some decent money in hardcore that way. Dude, my searing pain crits can just get rolling sometimes.
Warning! Warning! Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
No, did it let me loot it?
I can't carry anymore.
I got it. Yeah, that was mine. My inventory was full when I was trying to loot it and it wouldn't give it to me. Let's see. Figure out a way to remove the grime. Huh. Ugh. We're about to get a nullifying shield out. Watch out. Stop magic. Smoked. Alright, I gotta toss items from my inventory. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think I got a crit like the moment when I died because I touched it and all of a sudden I just exploded. My searing pain crits are huge now. Now that I've gone full fire. If I can get everything set up, they can sometimes do a little over 500, and since I can just start spamming them, they can just like start critting over and over and over. Pain train just keeps going. That's the way I win now against most pesky casters in PvP is I bring out the succubus, I have her seduce them, and then I just slowly cast my setup and go for the pain train. Meanwhile, a fire mage can just put their stupid dot on me and take out like half my HP without doing anything. So lame, but it's awesome at the same time. Oh. Sure, yeah, for sure. While you do that, I'm actually gonna refresh a little bit on what each robot in the menagerie does, because unless someone has it committed to memory already, because my understanding that this is the... Go ahead. I think we should do it before this boss, because this boss is kind of crazy, so everyone should just take a moment to like watch a guide and just really like get it down conceptually. Yeah, I say 5 minutes. Huh? What guy? Oh,
I'm out of range.
this guy. Yeah, the lever was pulled. Wow, more gears. Yep. That's what I'm doing. That's my break.
Unique bosses
Okay,
for this encounter.
you're gonna hear
Three of
some
which need
guides.
to be tanked, and one will fixate on.
This one's Mechanical Menagerie.
And slowly move towards a random player. We ran 2 tanks and 3 healers for this fight, but other combinations of tanks and healers are definitely viable. We had 1 tank on the chicken and the other tank on the dragon and squirrel. The chicken hits very hard, so we found that dividing our tanks this way splits the tank damage pretty evenly. The sheep then will kind of wander around and move towards players. It doesn't follow a standard threat table, so for the most part, we'll just kind of ignore it. With that out of the way, let's talk about what each of these bosses do. And
Pretty
then I'll cover
much.
the general strategy we
There's
use
a
to
ton of
take this
different
boss
guides,
down.
though, from different
Starting
people.
with the
This one
chicken,
seemed like the most
it will
in-depth.
occasionally spawn explosive eggs at its location. You can DPS these eggs down, but we found it most effective to kite away from them, because if left untouched, eventually they will despawn. If you run too close to one of these eggs, it will explode for a good chunk of your health. The chicken will also periodically use Cluck, buffing itself and the other boss's attack speed by 50%. Next, we have the dragon. Roughly every 25 seconds, it will use Sprocket Fire Breath. This is a frontal that targets a random player, and if hit, leaves a stacking dot that deals fire damage over time. And then there's the squirrel. It uses Widget Volley, which targets a random player, dealing moderate damage and interrupting your cast. But if your raid has an interrupt, you can actually interrupt this cast to prevent the volley from going out. The squirrel may also use Widget Fortress. This applies a damage reduction to the bosses, so as a tank, be sure to drag them out of it. Finally, we have the sheep. This boss kinda just does its own thing. It will slowly move towards players some of the time, and then just stand still some of the time. Its only noteworthy mechanics are Static Fleece. This is a Thorns type ability that has a chance to stun attackers, but only seems to affect players in melee range, and Frayed Wiring, which works the same as the Lightning Totem in BFD, dealing reflect damage back to any players that attack it.
Like a combination, yeah, of Jet and
That's
Aku.
it for each of the boss's major unique mechanics. As an aside, I'll add that there are a couple abilities like Binary Bleat and Slag Embers that either don't seem to be working, or I
Thank
don't
goodness.
understand how they work. If you have any ideas, drop a comment below, and once I know more, I'll update the description of this guide. Then between the 4 of them, they can overheat. While affected by overheat, bosses take 25% increased damage, but deal heavy damage to anyone within melee range. The simplest solution here is to have your melee run out until the overheat ends. So with that out of the way, here's what we did to kill the boss. Our tanks and melee worked their way in a circle around the room, moving as needed for various mechanics. Range and healers were positioned in the middle, melee focused down the 3 tank bosses, while cancers worked on them. Avoid the dragon's breath, move out for overheat, and don't attack the sheep during its retreat. Additionally, all 4 bosses need to die at the same time. If they aren't finished off within 20 seconds of each other, they'll repair back to 30% health. Once the encounter is finished, the 6th and final boss, Mechagear Thermoplug, will spawn, and the fight will begin. This is a long, 4-phase encounter. We'll cover each of the phases shortly, but we should start with the main mechanic for this fight, which involves handling the spawning bombs. In all phases, any of the 6 pillars may become active and begin spewing out bombs which fixate and move towards players. If they reach their target, they explode and do some type of effect, depending on the phase you're in. The bombs don't have a lot of health, and most classes can take them out in a single hit, but to stop them from spawning, somebody needs to interact with the red button on the pillar. Doing so will deal damage to you, restore mana, and apply a debuff that prevents you from pressing another button for 30 seconds. This means if a new pillar becomes active before the debuff expires, somebody else will need to press the button. What we found worked best was to have 3 players, preferably ranged or healers, responsible for hitting buttons and dealing with the bombs. You can probably get away with assigning 2 people to this role, but we found it more reliable having 3 for reasons I'll get into later. And make sure you stand still for a second when pressing the button. It seems like if you move immediately after pressing, it doesn't register the press, so post up for a sec and then you'll be good to go. Alright, let's talk about phase 1, the fire phase. In this phase, when a bomb explodes, it will leave a patch of scorched ground. This variant is probably the easiest to deal with because the ground effect does damage to you and nothing else. Otherwise, during this phase, the boss will do 2 things. Firstly, it applies Sprocket Fire, a stacking dot to the active tank. This is a taunt swap mechanic for the phase. An off tank should taunt off when the active tank stacks get too high. Secondly, it will use Furnace Surge on the active tank. This ability has a 3-second cast time and will rapidly apply stacks of Sprocket Fire, if the tank is within melee range of the boss. So the strat here is to have the active tank run away during the cast, such that they avoid taking most of, if not all stacks that would come from this ability. We opted to position towards the far edge of the room, so our tanks had space to kite the boss without needing to worry about bombs. At 50% health, you'll enter the first phase transition and will have about 20 seconds of downtime before starting phase 2. The boss returns back to full health, but now everything in the room deals frost damage, and that damage applies stacks of freezing. Like phase 1, the boss applies stacks of this debuff to the main tank. Each stack of freezing is a 5% slow. At 11 stacks, the player will be frozen solid. Additionally, bombs now apply stacks of freezing, and the boss uses coolant discharge every 25 seconds, a raid-wide AoE hit that also applies a stack. The good news
Yeah. The way I'm thinking of it is I don't know. I'm looking at it as the dragon is a little Aku, essentially, and the sheep is a little jet with a lightning shield totem. Yeah. Yeah, we'll pretty much be moving them around in a circle because they also drop like a buff for each other, and we need to move them out of that area. So if we just keep walking in a circle slowly around the room, and then just watching for the dragon turning, and then we just need to just... Right. The swirl also has a ranged like interrupt and stun, so if you guys ever see... I forget the name of it, but it's interruptible. Yeah. And then we just need to figure out which tank is taking the chicken and which one's taking the dragon and the squirrel at the same time. And then they all have to die together. That's the big one, is they all need to die together. Oh, really? Oh yeah, that's right. They don't do anything in this phase. All they do is restore mana. Looks like it slowly just chases after whoever. Got it. Yeah. Uh, yeah. And I think I'll... the dungeon is old, but they turned it into a raid. This used to just be a 5-player dungeon, but they made it into a 10-player level-up raid for Season of Discovery. So this is all new, what we're doing. I'm thinking, Winelli, I'll tank the chicken and the squirrel, since I have an easier time swapping on multiple targets to keep aggro. Or, like, just spamming Searing Pans on the 2 of them to keep aggro, and you can just keep all on the dragon. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just walk them in a circle around, like, you kind of see how, like, the center of the room, like, moves up into a little hill. I'm thinking, like, at the bottom of that big circle in the middle, we'll just walk them around the edge. Sure, we'll do counterclockwise. Sure. Dragon gets that one. He's starry. You get that one. You get moon. You get that one. Sure. Nice. Oh no, okay, it did work. I saw it miss and I was like, did it just not work at all? It missed? Really? Remember when you had to be, like, exalted to be a rogue tank or something like that? And everyone was rightfully pissed off. I'm a warlock, but in Season of Discovery, warlock can be a tank, so I turn into this giant purple demon. I'm a caster pet dot class. Okay, so to reiterate, Winelli, you're getting dragon, and I'll get the chicken and swirl. And then range, just slap that sheep. Yeah. Yeah, he's slow. Perfect. Hmm. Oh, smart. Smart. I think maybe the dragon, maybe do dragon since they were all saying, since the guides were saying the dragon hurts the most, make sure at least one of them's on the dragon and then either swirl or chicken. Right. That is the scary thing about the homunculi. If the homunculi are beating up one that's really low, we'll have to like try and speed up and catch. But I mean, if we're tab targeting, we should be safe, I think. Yep. I'll just be constantly calling for reminders to tab. Sorry? Yeah. Someone just loot and we all bail. We just get the heck out. Yeah. Yeah. No, this is a boss. No. Yeah. And then if he gets pulled, we just rewipe. You ready? I don't have DBM. So I can't. Hold on, I'll promote you. Does it work if you're assist? See if it works. Okay. You'll just have to call it out loud for me so I can do my precast. Stack them up, and we're going to be moving counterclockwise. Start moving. There's an egg. Are you sure about the chicken being the breath? Look out! Get out from dragon. Woo! I think the chicken is the one that hurts, not the dragon. Because I died. I'm pretty sure it's the chicken that hurts. The guide I watched said it was the chicken, and I'm being just destroyed by this thing. Yeah. We should just immediately... We should start against this pillar with the button on the right. We should start over there. That way we're already kind of far away from the sheep, you know? Yeah. Yeah. And nice. Let's try Winelli, you take the dragon and the squirrel, I think, and I take the chicken. Or no, you take the chicken, I take dragon and squirrel. My bad. Because, yeah, that chicken was putting in some work on me. Dodge dragon cone. Yeah, that's really it. As long as we're kiting them around, everything else kind of solves itself. We got a lot. We got a... Take your pick.
Hey! Very well then.
Yeah. We'll just see what works for us. That's what matters. What helps us get through this. Yeah. I mean, honestly, we could probably have, like, each melee on a different boss. And since they're all rogues, it would probably be, like, mostly consistent how damage goes. And if I notice one is getting, like, really high, I'll just call it. Yeah, so... Range are fine to just slap the sheep, and then maybe every, like, couple of GCDs just look over at the other ones and make sure you're not killing the sheep too quickly. Right, the way its lightning shield works is it's only in melee range. So, like, range can keep pelting it the whole time as long as no one's on it. Which is why, like, the kiting idea was just to, like, always stay away from the sheep, just so melee can just keep doing their thing and range can just keep pelting the sheep. But if we're going to not... No, it doesn't. It'll just, like, do a burst of AoE damage at melee range if it's getting hit. Yeah, you take chicken, I take dragon and squirrel. And again, the dragon's breath, the dragon is a mini Aku. He's just gonna randomly pick a direction and do a blast, just like Aku would do. He's just a little bit trickier to see since he's tiny compared to big old Aku. No, I just saw him. Really, rogues should just be tab targeting between the three that aren't the sheep. As long as, yeah, you can, or we could do it that way. Everyone picks one. I think Caterpillar said, yeah, Caterpillar's got it. Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, I'll be doing my best. Once we start getting in the rhythm and I can start watching all their HP, once I know that, you know, we're moving them and kiting them and everything's going well, I'll start watching for, like, calling out who's getting low and all that crap. So, the one will just be the range, having to make sure sheep isn't getting just absolutely deleted, and the other 3 are still healthy. They'll just have to peel off sheep every once in a while. And yeah, I'm thinking, just gonna we could just pull them all over here. That way we're already kind of far from the sheep. And then we'll move in closer to center to start spinning around if we need to. Are we killing egg or are we kiting? Did we decide? Okay. We'll kill egg. Okay. Okay. We will just have to move the bosses, I think, if the sheep starts going for a melee. Because we can move the bosses faster than the sheep can come after us. So that'll be the time where we need to kite. And if we see if it's a big golden circle, if we see a big golden circle with a gear spinning, we need to get the bosses out of there. That's their damage boost. Did you start a countdown, Ellie? Oh, sorry. Comes a volley. We got an egg. Breath. Get away from dragon. He's just gonna move when he's done casting. We got sheep incoming. Oh. I was gonna say, Rekna, are you set up where you could go rogue tank and take another one? I think retanking this would make this kind of a pushover. Because, yeah. Okay, so you get chicken. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then NB. Okay. Chicken, bro. And probably once I get more gear, like, I'll be able to tank 2 of them going forward, but for now, I think I just don't have the armor value to match up to taking 2 of them yet, so Rekna will be on chicken. Winelli, if you don't mind taking the squirrel, because I can kind of take advantage of the dragon's downtime to get my hard casts off and reset up my big damage. I just took way too much damage, Endo. Because the way my resistance scales is based off my armor, I get a multiplicative rating. But
Pleased to meet you.
maybe I actually just I'll just put this on. I lose some damage, but I'll be way beefier. Oh, that's what. So when you die in WoW, you just turn to a ghost and you walk to your corpse or where you died. That's how old MMOs used to do it. Was that you'd have to corpse walk. FF just made it super convenient that you just res instantly in your city. Yeah, now that I'm solely focusing on Dragon, I should have an easier time watching and calling for that. Yeah, exactly. Again, Aku took up an entire screen worth of space, so when he would like whipped around to do his breath, it was easiest dodge at the sentry, but when this little dragon does it, you have no idea what's happening. Especially because he's spinning around like that. Yeah. Honestly, I think the 3 tank strat is... Yeah, it started out a little scuffed on that second pull, but we recovered with that huge battle res. So, we made it work. Sick. No mess ups. Oh, let me... Let me know when the countdown's at like... Just say when it's at 3. First egg up. Breath. Look out, melees. Yeah, you can come stand on us, Rek. Breath, breath. Chicken's high. Breath. Get out of that, get out of that. Yep. Get away from sheep. Thank you, sorry. Range can start pull away from sheep. Pull away from sheep. Yeah, range can start tabbing off sheep and hitting whichever of the other 3 is highest. Breath. Breath, breath, breath. Chicken needs to be hit the most right now. Move out of the gear. Man. Probably gonna die. Breath. There's an egg. We really need to hit chicken range. Just get on chicken. Yeah, range, start hitting chicken. Breath, breath, breath. Walk. Yeah, we should start tabbing between sheep and range. Tab between sheep and chicken. All melee on chicken. Breath. Shoot. My drain life got resisted. I'm gonna start taking some damage. There we go. Breath. When Ellie, see if you can pick up the dragon. Oh, never mind. I saw it one time. It's pretty... I think it would be worthwhile for us to go back to kiting them around, because then we don't have to worry about hitting the eggs. We can keep tabbing between them, and then that way, since they're all bunched up when we're moving together, ideally, we can see all their casts together. Better cleave, see their cast more easily. Yeah, there's fire on the ground, the sheep's chasing us, and if we keep kiting them, even if the sheep targets a melee, if we're just constantly, like, walking in a circle, just, like, slowly backpedaling. Sure. We were getting down there pretty close. Did we just have... Was it just Did we take too long? Is that what happened, or...? Yeah, I did die. that was... My drain life got resisted, and I was like, oh no. No, if drain life, if I put on Master Channeler, drain life has a 15-second cooldown.
Hi, how are ya? Goodbye now. Can I help you?
Yeah. I'll make cookies for all the things. I mean, ideally, if it's going well with us kiting them around, the range could probably just hang out in the center. Hello. Doing his patrols. Okay, now I'm out of mana, so I need to quickly... let's see. we could do that. Well, no, I think prayer meant you're talking about mending, right? Or no, vampire. We can. You'll just lose crit. Whoa. Yeah, it does healing. Done. Oh, I need my... Oops. I'm good right now. Sorry if I can get stamina on my imp. Yeah. And to reiterate, we're not touching eggs again. We're gonna go back to counting or to kiting counterclockwise. So I think that'll work well. If I can quickly get a stamina buff on my imp, please. Thank you. That buff gives me 4 spell power, so it's very valuable. Just let me know when it's... Bring the chicken over here when you can, Rack. Watch out for... No, that is the boss. That is bad fire. We do not want to be in that. Breath, breath, breath. Watch out for fire when you're doing that, though. Be careful. Breath, breath. Easy. Breath. Overheat. Oh, get out of the gear. Get out of the gear. Breath. Yeah. Start tabbing between the other 3. Chicken looks like it's the highest right now between the melee group. Breath. 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 Heals. Melee hit chicken. Breath. Oh man, I'm lagging. I lagged right when that breath was happening. Catch back to y'all. Let's move a little faster. Sheep's getting close. Ease breath. Ease damage on squirrel. Thank you. Sorry, I'm moving him out of that fire for you. Breath. Okay, he's even with dragon. Breath. Are you getting close in range? We need to move. Do small light cleaves as much as you can. They're pretty close in range and we're getting them low. Breath. They are all sub 10%. They're all sub 10%. Naz might die. Just did aggro. He's in a breath. Breath. Kill. You need to kill. Woo! Loot and get out. Run! Let's go. That boss is intense, man. Holy cow. Kendo, you couldn't hear, but there was like 8 people talking. Kelris has nothing on that, man. There's a lot happening there. Wow. Thank goodness Rekna is solid on tanking. Oh. Woo! I get to replace my epics. That wand is not great, but I'll actually, no, actually that wand isn't that good for me, so I guess I'll do that. Yeah. My, enchanter's to make one for 5 spell power, so I opted to keep that one until I get the, I want the one that gnome one, so. The one that gnome one I think is my bis from here. Because, it's 9. You should see if an enchanter can make you... There's an enchanting one that's 5 spell power. And that's like a pretty decent little easy wand. Like, as holdover until you get one of the really good ones. Give me my boots.
Interesting. You have a great day now.
Yeah, and the repair person is right at the beginning, which is super nice. You don't have to clear, like, a certain distance in. Man, after that boss, we better. Holy cow, dude. Like, that took a couple years off my life. That boss was intense. This is a really good raid. Yeah. So, the guide I watched recommended having 3 people on top of buttons. That's what they were saying. I didn't get to finish watching my guide that I was on, so I didn't watch, like, what's happening during poison. True. WoW raiding isn't hard mechanically, it's hard because there's a lot of people and a lot happening at once. And it isn't, like, super clean or well telegraphed. That's what makes it hard. But man, that was a fight. That was a really good fight. I love that fight. Like, I am riding a high from that. That is a fun fight. Wow. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, see, it's like, I don't know, you have to, like, wait to make sure the button, like, animates, like, moves into the wall, and then that's when you're like, okay, I can do something now. Right. Yeah. Like, technically it could be 2, but yeah, the guides were saying, like, have a 3rd, just in case. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think we want to keep him in this southern area, or like where, like, relative south, where we are at. I think we want to keep him in this area so that way he's further away from the bombs, and if we have to kite him for the flamethrower thing, you know, we have more space to kite all the way here in the back. Whichever tank has aggro at that point needs to kite away from him. Might just have to keep an eye on these closer towers. The bombs die, like, almost instantly, I think. It's just we need to have some fast casts on them. Cracked. It's much harder to coordinate. Most of the difficulty comes from outside of the raid. Like, getting together, getting all your consumables and buffs that you need. That's where most of the difficulty of WoW comes from. But I like it for that. Like, there's this big thing about, like, getting ready to raid. Oh. It's a Final Fantasy 14 fight, pretty much. Throws a bunch of stuff at you, and then at the end, it's like it's all one. So when you push the button, it takes away some HP and restores mana, but it gives you a debuff that for 30 seconds you can't push another button, and it stops bombs from spawning from those towers. And if we kill the bombs, nothing bad happens, but if they explode, they leave like a puddle behind and do, of course, a good chunk of damage. Yeah. The faces, they'll pop open. These like heads on the pillars, those flip up and the bombs start dropping out of there. The bombs do need to be like slapped immediately. Obviously a range is ideal. I don't know what instant casts are like with this caster range comp. If everyone has a reliable instant cast they can use to quickly tap down bombs. If not, if I don't have aggro, I can help with them. I can quickly turn around and Searing Pain ones that are incoming. Yeah, because, I mean, melee can't do anything about them. Once they touch a melee, they explode, so it has to be ranged, usually, that just tap them. Right. Yeah. And for the fire stacks finale, I'll just take it at like, since we're filling it out. Yeah, we'll bring him down here, and then range can hang out kind of more in the center and help with buttons and bombs. Did you start a countdown, or if not, I'll just start it.
Usurpers! Gnomer gun is mine!
Yeah. I just used him to get my buff. And my buff fell off. So it did even better. Come here, you. You big goober. Okay, so there's one stack. Okay. Taunt, 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 taunt. And run. Run away. We can bring him a little closer. How many stacks are you at, Winelli? Oh, man. He's fires. Oh, that's right, because he ran flamethrower. Yeah. Running. I kind of just have to run away from him. Ooh, I'm gonna be hurting. I'm bringing him back for y'all. I'm gonna die. I think you'd enjoy it, Kendo. It's just a different type of rating, like entirely. You can see the DNA that became Final Fantasy 14 rating, but it's very much its own thing.
Instated!
Yeah, it's over. What do you mean? Oh, it's because World of Warcraft raids work like they work like a dungeon where you move through all the bosses. Like when an alliance raid is in Final Fantasy 14, that's what all raids are in World of Warcraft, except that there's like double the bosses. Yeah. It's maybe what we should do, Nelly, is you have it at first, and then when he goes into flamethrower mode, I'll just stand like across the way from him, and well, I'll like taunt him when he goes into flamethrower mode and just run away and just fight at range. Well, my taunt isn't ranged, but once I move in and taunt him, and then I can just run away with Searing Pains to get my aggro up, that's usually enough. I don't doubt it. There's no shot Voidwalker takes a threat. The thing is, with Season of Discovery, the Voidwalker serves one purpose, to be a shield. It is useless in every other way, shape, and form in Season of Discovery. It doesn't do anything. It can't compete with everyone's damage. It's only a taunt. It isn't one where it, like, forces them to... where it forces the enemy to lock onto you or anything. And it's not very strong. It'll... like, me hitting 2 Searing Pains completely overrides it. It's just... and everyone else's damage is so cracked now in Season of Discovery that just... the Voidwalker's just a walking shield. That's all he serves. Which is why I think they're giving us a Fel card. Yeah. Ooh. True. But yeah, like before you joined Kendo, we had already killed 4 of the bosses. We killed the 5th boss, this is the 6th and final boss for Gnomer down raid.
I need more men.
Yeah. You'll probably still have time on your... yeah. What I'm hoping for is that I can stay far enough away that I only have like a couple of stacks. That way if he comes back to you and you still have a stack or 2 on you, I can quickly like take it back from you and survive for a little bit, and then maybe when he goes in the next flamethrower mode, you just taunt and run away. Don't even try to melee if it gets bad enough. Yeah. Seriously. I think my enchanting is leading to a fire resist. That reminds me, last phase, Cat Vibes and I were running through wetlands, and there was a hunter who had killed... oh. So in that case, so I will swap then with... yeah. I'll swap with J. There we go. So I lose some magic crit, but that should be more beneficial, yeah, for the magic or for the fire resist. Yeah. Yeah, I swapped into the melee group. Oh. Whoops, that's right. I meant to, because I'm one of the tanks, so, and I wasn't in the melee group before, I was in the magic group, so I get the crit buff, so now I'll put both of us in here, there we go. I don't get the fire resist, though, if I don't.
Usurpers! Gnomer gun is mine!
So, Winelli, try and get it. Whoa. Running away. You might need to take it away immediately. Yeah, take it away. He's just completely... Oh, and bombs behind me. Dude, I tried to kill it. It exploded immediately. Oh, man.
And stay dead!
Oh, the button didn't register. You moved too much when you hit it. The button didn't register. No shot, dude.
And stay dead! You got served!
My epic dagger. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's getting late.
Hi, how are ya? Be seeing you.
Yeah, if we get together same time tomorrow, I'm down for that if everyone here is able to come. Same, pretty much same time we started tonight. It was like 8:40 server time. So like 7:40 PST. Do we just want to call it here, or do we want to try one more? Oh wait, I need to ignore my yes to that ready check. That's not correct. I am lacking. I hit yes. Yeah, I've noticed that ever since, like, there's a rogue ability that borrows that effect, and the same thing happens. When the little purple circle is spinning under them, there's just a giant line that's like, it goes through everything. This is the last boss. This is the final boss of this raid. That's why he's no pushover. And I said it earlier, but he's a Final Fantasy XIV boss. He has 3 phases where he does fire, ice, and poison damage, and then the final phase he just combines it all. He just does it all at once. We somehow have to kill him. You might want to just, like, yeah, stand right under him. Try and get him as much against, like, that pole as you can. Okay. All good. I'm just building up and getting my aggro ready. Come over here. No, no, no. Stay over here, bud. We got bombs. He's gonna do flamethrowers soon. I'm pulling him way back to try and avoid this flamethrower. Sure, if you... Yeah. Oh, do it now. I'm out of here. Bombs are good. Oh, we got more bombs. I'll kill them if someone can hit the button. Mine are about to fall off, so as soon as that happens, I'll take it back. Look at me. Okay, before I could health stone. I didn't even have a stack on me yet, and he just clapped me. No, we don't. And we almost dumped to 50% too. Dang. Oh yeah. 3 more phases, baby.
And stay there. You got served.
No, I had no stacks. Haha. Yeah, my... I don't know, maybe I just had a really bad, like, luck of the draw or something, because it was almost like he did 2 of his, like, little tank busters, like, at the same time. I just got instant clapped. Because I had no stacks, and the bombs were nowhere near us, so... Look at my sick boots. Looks like a dork. What are those? He's wearing the flip-flops with the socks. I think we can lock this out. Yeah, we just, I mean, with all the time. Yeah, definitely Hearth. I mean, if you think about like all the time we spent in here tonight, and if we instead just apply all that time to a single boss, like we can figure it out.
Best deals in all of Stormwind, my friend. Won't
See you around.
Now, what can I help you with?
We'll see about getting that installed then.
Not in the whole
See you
history of the.
Hello.
Welcome to the Bank of Stormwind.
Right.
Have a good
If you upload it to FF logs, to WoW logs, I think you can see it better in there. And I was combat logging. I'll upload. I know that that's like the ideal way to look at it, and sometimes, but I'm sure, yeah, there's a couple of Reddit posts out there. Thanks for coming. Hope to see you tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be on a little bit later, so when Ellie, if you don't mind, just like if you're on before me and everything, like 20 minutes before start time, just grabbing everybody who's on and around. And yeah, he'll do a post as well just to make sure we get peeps. Mm-hmm. Get over there. Get over there. Dang it. I want to get that trinket and play around with that trinket. No, you know what it sucks as? No, you know what it sucks as is Warlock, because I need like 5 minutes of setup to do anything, so I res and just instantly get clapped. The most I can do is get a couple Searing Pains off to get some credit. Yep. I think we could get that down tomorrow, though. That fight is no joke, Kendo. Holy cow. I know. I am putting fire resistance on my cloak. I was to say, do you like my socks and flip flops? My new Biss shoes that I just got. I put these on and I muted up and I was streaming to a friend and I was like, man, I look ridiculous. just a moment ago, and a dwarf came up and was like, you look sick, dude. I got my pirate shirt from last phase on because it gives me more armor. At least I can put this on it. It makes it a little bit better. This is my like holdover until I can make a nice crafted one or I get the raid one. Oh yeah, like check it out. Like if I put on the epic boots and I take my tabard off, like I was looking. Oh, and before this I had like a pure purple cloak. So like I was looking pretty good for once. And then of course I had to switch it all out. You got the iconic shoulder. I hated last phase looking like a pirate. All the casters had their sweet like robes and everything, and I was just running around with my pirate shirt on and my dagger, like looking like I was gonna steal your doubloons. Exactly. I saw I saw a orc warrior in PvP the other day who had the crafted epic helmet, and it was It's like the space helmet. He was running around with the space helmet on. Looked ridiculous. At least the caster one's sick. Yeah. It works out best for tailoring since you don't have to like sacrifice anything. Because I mean, if you were a tailorer, it's not like you had a good gathering class along with it anyways, so just rock that with enchanting and get the best of both worlds. But I'm really excited for my crafted headpiece because I don't know if you've seen the cloth one yet, but it's just one of those goggle monocles, like the engineering goggle ones though, and it's red and it has like a light coming out of it. It looks really nice. It's really slick, so I'm hoping that the chest piece. Well, I actually looked at the chest piece. I forgot from the raid, and it looks like it's just another nice robe. It isn't a pirate shirt like last time, so and it gives a ton of armor, so it doesn't matter which caster gets it. It's this for me. So I'm really glad they did that, at least for the tiers sets, and everyone now just gets to fight over the epic weapons and rings. Yeah, about half of my static was there tonight. We had to pug the rest. At least they made sure that none of the crafted epics take up one of the tier slots. That's what I was dealing with last phase, was that the tailor boots and the tier boots. I used the epic boots because those were way better. And I was wearing I used the tier headpiece because it gave stamina. And the other one, even though the other one gave more spell power, it didn't give stamina. So that's why I never got it. So, and then my Abyss chest piece was, of course, the pirate shirt with all the armor. So I couldn't even get, like, any of the tier bonuses on my main. But at least they... Yeah. Apparently, there's an add-on for Classic WoW Transmog. Yeah, like just, I don't think anyone else sees it but you can just like swap around models. Just... Yeah. Yeah. So. Sure. Yeah. Okay. I guess we're gonna wrap it up for tonight, Kendo. I'm gonna go spam PvP and watch some anime, I guess, while I do. So I need to get my reputation up with PvP. But thanks for chilling and vibing, and you saw a little bit of what WoW rating is like. At least in Season Discovery. It's different in every other form of WoW. The rating is different in all the different expansions and forms. Because normally raids in Classic WoW are like 40 to 45 man raids. They just made these raids 10 man. Well, the game's from 2004, so... I mean, for 2004, this game looks pretty phenomenal. Well, it was a little... Well, the dragon specifically uses the baby dragon model, because it's a mechanical dragon. Adult dragons look different. That's supposed to be like a whelpling model. So yeah, it's meant to not look intimidating. It's meant to look doofy. Yeah, you are. I thought that they were going to fix priests by making the priests able to swap between, like, the priest racials. And they never got around to that. PvP is wild. Casters are broken right now, Kendo. Every caster just 2 taps. Casters are so stupid. Except for mine, unless I get my big old setup. Exactly. But I don't. I like dwarves, but I don't want my priest to be a dwarf. I like the night elf aesthetic for a priest, and so that's why mine's a night elf. And it's like, man, I need fear ward. That sucks. Oh, but so I love dwarf paladin or dwarf shaman, but that's not a thing in classic, unfortunately. Dwarf paladin's cool, yeah. Booty Bay is like a pirate place controlled by goblins down in the jungle. And so we're Booty Bay nightclub. Technically, there's supposed to be an RP server, but there's like no RP happening in Season of Discovery. Which is a shame because they've added a lot of cool stuff for like RP sake. Like a lot of fun quest lines and little details that's like kind of gets me in the RP mood. I don't know. Yeah. They also said dual spec. That's the one I'm really holding against them is like dual spec needs to be here now. Like we need dual spec. The runes at least are so nice and approachable for like how easy it is to swap between them, but like, I don't know. Just for PvP sake. Like for PvP, I really could use some talents in different locations. But anyways, yes. Thanks for hanging out, Kendo. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.